Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Mealy, aka Fablestar. It seems a lot of people are still struggling with the way the new weapon system works, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it and explain how you unlock weapons and attachments. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to know is that there's something that's essentially a character level, and you need to increase your character level in order to access additional weapons. So let's take a look at what that looks like. In order to access that, you can go ahead and hit start and go across to progression, and here you can see what rank you are or level. For example, you can't use the Lackman battle rifle straight away. You've got to wait until you reach level 16 in order to access the weapon and use it. And this is typically how you're going to access additional weapons, by leveling up your character level and accessing the new base weapon in those platforms. Then once you do have that weapon available, you can equip it and go ahead and use it in games to then level and access additional sights, magazines, barrels, etc. And there's another attachment that you'll gain access to, which are weapon receivers. Essentially what a weapon receiver is the level that you get to then access the next weapon in that platform. Let's stick with the example of the Lackman and have a look at that weapon platform. So here we are in the loadout menu, and we're going to take a look at the Lackman weapon platform. So as you can see, the Lackman 762 battle rifle is the base of this weapon platform. You can go in here and check out all the attachments that you've got access to, including receivers. As you can see, when you got the Lackman 762 to level 13, that'll give you the receiver that allows you to gain access to the Lackman 556 assault rifle. We jump down here, you can then see you'll gain access to new additional attachments, including a new receiver at level 12 that will then allow you to gain access to the Lackman sub, and you can continue leveling that to gain access to new attachments. But there'll be no additional receivers, as the Lackman sub is the end of that particular branch of the weapon platform. However, you can also see that if we go back to the Lackman 556 at level 16, you gain access to the receiver for the RAP H, which is the light machine gun. If we go further back to the Lackman 762, you'll see that I believe at level 17, you get the LMS receiver, which then gives you access to the LMS marksman rifle, and that is how you access attachments and new weapons. The reason that they've done it like this is because then every time you access a new weapon in a platform, you should have attachments from the last weapon in that platform available to use straight away. The idea being that once you've got the new weapon accessible, you'll have attachments that makes it more usable straight away, rather than having to grind that new weapon to a certain level where you've got access to attachments that make it actually usable. And it's the same for most weapons. Now, there are some weapons such as RPGs and knives and pistols that are just one weapon, so there's no additional weapons to unlock in those platforms, but there are additional weapons such as, well, let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the Cast-Off 762. As you can see here, it's the same thing. The Cast-Off 762 is unlocked by increasing your character level. Once you've got the Cast-Off 762 unlocked, you can go ahead and level that up by playing with it, and then at certain levels, you'll gain access to the next weapon along in that weapon platform. So for the Cast-Off 762, if we have a look at level 10, you gain access to the Cast-Off 545. If you go ahead and start using that gun, leveling it up, eventually you'll get to another receiver at level 13, which gives you the Cast-Off 74U. Again, go ahead and level that up. We get to level 15, you gain the receiver that gives you access to the Vaznev 9K. Again, apparently in this one, you keep going. Eventually you get to level, it says level 14 here, then you can go ahead and equip the mini back. Once you got the mini back, you can go ahead and level that up. There's no additional weapons from that one because it is the end of the platform. You can go ahead and unlock these additional attachments. And there'll be attachments within a platform that can be shared amongst the different weapons within that platform. And there'll even be attachments that are shared between platforms. So you might unlock something for the Lackman that you can then use on the Cast-Off and vice versa. And that, guys, is pretty much everything you need to know about unlocking weapons and using attachments in Modern Warfare 2. If you did find the video useful, please consider liking the video and leaving a comment, as leaving a comment really helps the video perform better on YouTube. And if you'd like to see more from this channel about Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, please consider subscribing, as we are trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers mark. Thanks so much for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.